Before you walk out on stage, you're walking the plank every time. It doesn't matter how big you get. When you're really nervous and when you're really shy, that is the most difficult thing to do. And then you finally learn to just go blank and just walk the plank. A trendsetter, to me, is somebody who goes against the grain in order to make a more positive change. If I just start making all my music geared towards helping people who are sad, I was like, that's a mission that can last me a lifetime. I think a trendsetter is somebody that notices how something can be better, even if they know it's not what people like or what people want, and they go ahead and they do it anyways. For me, I've always tried to set trends by going against what is the norm. Pretty much everybody gets video games. I feel like people have fully just, submitted to the awesomeness that is video games. I found gaming from 1 year into me being able to form memories. So I'm thinking like 5 or 6 years old. I'm already in love with video games. And I think a part of that love comes from, I always had kind of a wild imagination. And video games to me were a place I could sort of funnel all of that. I feel like my gaming personality is almost like the little brother of my music personality, is trying to get him to just come do this game with him. Music's the big brother and is kind of focused on older things, and the video game side of myself is still the little kid that's like, no, come on, I'm telling you, just come fly this kite with me, it's amazing. I've always been a storyteller. The stories that I was finding in these games were so deep and so meaningful to me. I think in my actual life where I was at, the story wasn't as interesting to me, or the story wasn't as positive, or the story wasn't as liberating or freeing. And I felt like I could sort of escape into these worlds that came in these cartridges, and I could pay attention to this story that taught me so much more about life than I even was aware of. And let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh! All right, get up, get up, get up, get up. Come on, come on. Gaming is super prevalent. It's almost like the hobby that everybody shares. That's what gaming is with me and my friends. It's the hobby that I know what they're doing in their free time. I started a gaming team. It's called Super Duper Gaming, or SDG for short. To start an actual gaming team is for sure a childhood dream come true. Because video games are something I have such a passion for and I love so much that I can't imagine myself allowing this entire thing to come and for me to not somehow try and be a part of it. And I've watched countless shows, and I love movies and I love film and cartoons, but I still think the best, most intense way to participate in the story that we have available to us right now is playing a video game and loving it and getting lost in it. I really love fantasy games because I feel like they force you to kind of think outside the box about the world and reality, and sort of imagine. It keeps your imagination alive. I think it's a tool for creativity, I think gaming to me is the stereotypes that have come with gaming, that it just does nothing for your mind and it turns your brain to mush, or just I think it's just a complete opposite of what it's actually doing. For me, as a kid growing up in being a huge gaming fanatic, Alienware is just the top of the top. And I always wanted one as a little kid, but obviously I could just never get one because it's the Ferrari of gaming, It's kind of the thing you just always aspire to get to and to have. And when you see all the pro players, it's you know what they're playing on. You don't even have to ask. It's Alienware, for sure. And even in the music side of things, if you're making music and you're on a PC and you're using Fruity Loops and you're like a boss, you're using Alienware, for sure. I think the confidence from having a great computer or just a great tool in order to do your work, I think it just instills you with a different level of like, just sort of a different level of confidence in what you're about to do because you know everything you're about to work on is the best of the best. I'm very excited to play on this. This is literally like test driving a Ferrari, y'all. It's crazy. Woo, we in there. No, no, no. All right, come on, come on, come on. Gaming brought me my long-term focus on like trying to pay attention to every minute detail of something like in real time. And I think that dedication to like completing a task and in a creative one at that, I think helped me when it came to making music because I was used to dedicating months of my life to accomplishing something through these games. What it feels like for me to really immerse myself in like an RPG game, and it really feels like almost like the Matrix a little bit, where you like are plugged into this new world now, you know? Especially when you slap the headphones on, because then it's like you're there and nothing anybody else is saying to me is important, because I'm not even Kyle right now, to be real. I'm this guy, you feel me? Asking if you're a gamer is like asking if you like music. I think gaming is the one hobby everyone shares. Across all mediums and all walks of life, people are all playing video games. Lemon went crazy. Lemon just murdered mad people. I can't even say nothing, that's the worst part. The future of Kyle's story is really learning. I think at this point, Kyle has come to a pivotal realization. And he's realized that, you know, it's not the music, it's not the actual movie that you're in, it's the story. That's the one common thread between all things that impact people throughout life.